Let me share with you the story of Easter. Once upon a time, in a city called Jerusalem, the streets were filled with excitement. People gathered, waving palm branches, shouting, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." They were welcoming Jesus, the one they believed to be the promised king. Jesus rode into the city on a humble donkey, fulfilling an ancient prophecy. The people cheered, but not everyone was happy. The religious leaders watched with jealous eyes. They whispered among themselves, plotting against him. For a few days, Jesus continued teaching, healing the sick, and sharing meals with his disciples. On one special night, he gathered them together for a final supper. Breaking bread, he said, "Take and eat. This is my body." Pouring the wine, he told them, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood, poured out for the forgiveness of sins." Confused, the disciples listened. Jesus spoke of betrayal, sorrow, and a coming sacrifice. That night, in the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus prayed, his heart heavy, "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will." Suddenly, the stillness was broken by the clamor of soldiers. One of his own disciples, Judas, led them to him with a kiss. Judas betrayed Jesus. The soldiers seized him and took him to the high priest's, where he was falsely accused and sentenced to death. The next day, Jesus was brought before Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. Though Pilate found no fault in him, the crowd cried out, "Crucify him!" The governor, fearing an uprising, washed his hands and handed Jesus over to be executed. Jesus was beaten, mocked, and crowned with thorns. He was forced to carry a heavy wooden cross up a hill called Golgotha. There, he was nailed to the cross, and as he hung in agony, he prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." As the day wore on, darkness covered the land. At the moment of his final breath, Jesus cried out, "It is finished!" The earth shook, the temple veil tore in two, and many knew something extraordinary had happened. Jesus' body was taken down and placed in a tomb. A large stone sealed the entrance, and guards were posted to watch over it. For 3 days, sorrow filled the hearts of his followers. But on the third day, as the morning sun rose, something miraculous occurred. The ground trembled, and an angel appeared. The stone had been rolled away. When the women came to the tomb, they found it empty. "Do not be afraid," the angel said. "He is not here. He has risen, just as he said." Joy filled their hearts as they ran to tell the disciples. Soon, Jesus appeared to them, alive and glorious. "Peace be with you," he said. He had conquered death, just as he had promised. The news spread far and wide. Jesus was alive. Because of his sacrifice, all who believe in him would have the gift of eternal life. And so, the story of Easter is a story of love, sacrifice, and victory, a promise that light will always overcome darkness, and that hope will never die.